An aquarium is more than a building. After all, it's the animals who bring the space to life. But how do you go about curating a collection? How do you decide who's in and who's out? David Peranto, Director of Animal Care and Conservation, explains animal selection was a group decision.
We wanted to make sure that animals were not only bright and beautiful and full of life, but also came from the region we wanted to display. We wanted to make sure that certain species got along with other species. And also, we wanted to make sure that there was no crossbreeding between species. Another aspect was some of the conservation efforts that we want to pursue and be a part of. One of which is our trout exhibit. We're working with Arizona Game and Fish right now, and we're displaying two very threatened species in Arizona, the Apache and the Gila trout. And what we want to do is bring awareness to our guests, try and find ways to make sure these animals are here for generations to come.
Deciding which animals would be a part of the collection was easy. Locating the new tenants would take more time. Curiously, few came from the wild.
A lot of our animals here at OdySea Aquarium actually came from other facilities. It's not uncommon for aquariums all across the country to not only consultate with each other, but also share animals.
Many of the aquariums that have species that outgrew in terms of size or in terms of numbers in their habitat. So they came from the Mandalay Bay aquariums in Las Vegas, they came from the Steinhardt Aquarium, Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, and the list goes on and on and on.
Eventually, the OdySea residents were introduced to their new homes. There may not have been a red carpet, but there was little doubt the celebrities had arrived. Now, it was time for everyone to get acquainted. Animals with their new homes, and curators with their new charges.
As animal care specialists, we are really in tune with our animals and their behavior. So they can't tell us if they are happy or if they have a belly ache. So it's our job to watch their behavior, to develop a relationship with them, and to be able to truly understand what is typical of them and what is atypical. The behaviors that we wanted to look for immediately were appropriate socialization, normal swim patterns, and of course regular eating. Those were all excellent indicators that they were thriving in their new home.
Jessica Parenteau is the Director of Animal Care and Education. She's also married to David. Together, they provided temporary housing for some of OdySea's most popular residents.
Life with otters is wonderful. Lots of work, lots of fun, utterly amazing, if you will.
Life with otters is amazing. It's like having 3 more children, although you can baby-proof your house, but you can't otter-proof your house. So it was a wonderful experience. Our otters are amazing animals. We got to swim with them all the time. We got to snuggle with them. I think they're going to be great additions here to OdySea Aquarium.
The health of the animals is always the first and foremost concern of the OdySea staff. And good health begins with the proper diet.
So here at OdySea Aquarium, we go through several hundred pounds of food every single day for all of our animals. It's provided by a company that distributes seafood, restaurant quality, and we here as animal care specialists, in addition to that, go through every single fish that each of our animals are going to eat that day just to ensure the quality of the fish, make sure that there are no breaks or tears in the skin, anything where bacteria could enter the fish. Once that is done, we divvy it up to all of our animal areas and it's properly weighed out. So each animal's caloric intake is recorded to make sure that they're eating the most optimal diet for them. Here at OdySea Aquarium, we really realize the importance of bringing the ocean to everybody. The ocean is not just affected by those in coastal communities, so we all need to do our part. That's a big reason that we're here in Arizona, to convey that message, to invite our visitors out, to make that connection with these animals, and to realize the importance, not only the importance of our animals, but what they can do to help the health of our oceans.
After years of planning and construction, everything and everyone is in place. It's apparent the new residents have given their new home 2 fins up and their seal of approval. And now it's time to meet their fans.